Edmonton-Meadowlark.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. During the debates on Bill 28, the Minister of Education explained that the 2.4-kilometre requirement for receiving busing services to local schools would be reviewed in the regulations. I've had many conversations with members of my community in Westview Village who are concerned that the criteria only recognizes the distance from the entrance of the community when there's a kilometre difference from the front to the back. Can the Minister tell us examples like this, if they will be taken into consideration during the regulations?
The Honourable Minister of Education.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you very much for that question. And so when we were looking at reforming the walk limit for kids taking buses, the 2.4-kilometre walk limit really stood out as a challenge, a problem. And it's been many years in the making. We took action on this, and this whole issue that the honourable member is now bringing up in relation to walking into complexes and so forth. I'm very glad that he is bringing up this issue, because this is exactly what we need to do to make sure that we build the right regulation so that kids are safe, they're getting to school, and they're getting a bus in a timely manner.
Yeah.
First supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the same minister, will there be opportunities for communities like Westview Village to receive special exemptions in the future?
Honourable Minister.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. And by opening this up here with Bill 28, I've received a lot of very favourable response from school boards and parents and so forth, because they know that 2.4-kilometre walk limit just wasn't working, right? It's like from here to the hockey arena, for example. I'm not sure how many honourable members would be walking that distance, and so for young kids. So we're looking for ways to build a system that is more reasonable, that's safer, and that is in a more timely manner. And certainly we can include individual submissions around people walking into complexes and so forth, perhaps using Google Maps.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Second supplemental.
Thank you. Can the minister explain why these regulations were necessary in the first place, and when we can expect the new regulations to be implemented?
Honourable Minister.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker. And we, as everyone knows, we had Bill 28 here in the fall. We're starting consultations immediately, quite extensive ones throughout the province, so that we can have something in place for over this next year, and so that we have it for 2019.